Hey, what's going on, guys? Here's another video for you. This is my Magic Shoppe collection. Magic Shoppe is a psych rock band that started in Boston, Massachusetts in, I think, around 2010, and they are like super underrated. Like, I never really hear anyone talk about them, but they're one of my current favorite bands out there today. I love pretty much everything they put out. They blend like psych rock with shoegaze and like a thick like 90s atmosphere, like 90s rock, kind of like Hum or one of those bands, Dinosaur Jr. Almost, a lot of the vocal phrasing just remind me of like 90s music, which is really cool. And yeah, they're unique, but they're not unique. It's hard to describe. You kind of have to just like get into their music to, like, it's nothing like super groundbreaking. It's just really enjoyable music and like well-written riffs and leads and everything. So anyway, in 2010 they released Reverberation, which I don't have. A lot of their shit is really hard to get because a lot of it is out of print. This they only released on CD, and it's been out of print for a while. Once in a while you'll see on Discogs the CD will be available, and it'll be like $100, so obviously I'm not doing that. So but yeah, it's a really good album. All the songs are really good. All the Way is great. Dead Poplar, I love the vocal harmonies on that. Again, it reminds me of like something from the 90s, which is just so cool, because I don't really hear any other bands kind of doing it the way they do. Again, you just kind of have to listen to it. Something's Wrong is really good. Yeah, the rest of the album's really good. It's short. I think it's under 30 minutes, but it's a very solid release. And yeah, I'd probably give it like an 8.5 out of 10. It's a really good album. And then after that, in 2014, they released their, I don't know how to say this, Triangulum Australi EP, which has the infamous song, oh shit, why am I blanking on it right now? Fuck. Trip Inside This House, is it? Fuck. Yeah, Trip Inside This House. It's easily their most popular song. I love that song. It's one of those songs where like you never get sick of it. I can always listen to it. Just an amazing riff. Like the main riff in that is just so good, and then the vocal harmony is just amazing shit. But then the next two songs are pretty forgetful. They're not bad. They're just kind of like, they're under 3 minutes, and it's okay. And then the last song, Shangri-La in Reverse, is pretty cool. It has like a cool Middle Eastern vibe. So overall, it's an okay EP. That one you can get off Little Cloud Records. I think it's only like $10.99 or something like that. I know I don't know why I haven't gotten it yet. I mean, it's not my favorite release by them, but it does have Trip Inside This House, so, I'll get it eventually. But, yeah, I'd give that, like, I'd probably give that, like, a 7.5 out of 10. Those two songs in the middle are kind of forgetful, but other than that, it's pretty good. And then after that, they released Interstellar Car Crash in 2016. This is another 4-song EP. I think like 2 out of the 4 songs. Why is this not fucking... Alright, hold on. Fucking Rate Your Music isn't as good as I thought it would be. Let's see. Yeah, it has... The song Interstellar Car Crash appears on one of their later full lengths. That one's not bad. Redhead is a really good song. I love the production. The drum production in that song and the album, and pretty much, now that I think about it, like all their albums, is just spot fucking on. Like the snare sound and everything is so good. But yeah, Redhead is just a classic song, so catchy, just completely infectious. City Alight is okay. It's a little gimmicky. And the first one, Celaventius, is okay. So again, it's another like 7.5 out of 10 EP. It's not bad. And then in 2016, the same year, they released Wonderland, which again is like really hard to get. Sometimes you'll see it on Discogs, but again, it's like fucking, it's over $50, which I'll get it eventually. Yeah, that one is another good album. Like I said, I like all of their shit. I really do. There's some songs on here which I'm not like the biggest fan of. Like Stars Explodes, kind of sounds a little like a Moon Duo ripoff. At least the main riff. Kill, they always play live. That one's not bad. It's okay. But then like Hearing Voices is fucking awesome. It's a very it's a slower song for them, but the guitar leads in that are so cool, and again the vocals. Sister Burden is an amazing song. I love that song. So catchy. Find Yourself Some Love has a really infectious drum beat, and then Wonderland is a great outro. Yeah, it's a very good album. I'd give that an 8.5 out of 10. Good stuff. And then what else do they have? Oh yeah, they don't even have this on Rate Your Music. Just goes to show, like, again, this band is like criminally underrated. They released, this is my first, I think this was the first release I got from them. I don't know. They listed this on their Bandcamp because I think one of the members found like a small surplus of them, so I jumped on it. I think there was only like 5 of them, but this is their EP, Hi Goodbye. I got this on vinyl. I think they only released it on vinyl. Cool red vinyl. Another 4-song EP, but this one's better than the last 2 that I mentioned. All the songs are amazing. Hi Goodbye, so catchy. Lost in Space has some great riffs, very Brian Jonestown-esque. Her Ritual is very groovy. And My Mind's Eye is awesome too. This is definitely their best EP. I'd give this an 8.5, maybe even a 9 out of 10. It's a really good shit. And then after that, in 2018, they released In Parallel, which actually my girlfriend got me for Christmas this year, which is one of their best albums. This one has so many good fucking songs on it. This one also came in a colored vinyl, I think. Again, this is out of print. Again, you got to find this on Discogs. I think I think my girlfriend probably got it for under $50, which is hard to do for any of these albums. But yeah, so many good songs in this album. White Coat Syndrome, so catchy. It's dark. It's a lot darker than their previous shit. And the riffs are great. The cover artwork really, like the color scheme and everything, really represents the music well. These Boots Are Made for Dying is a great shoegazy song. Unsound Mind is great. First Frame Black is an awesome, kind of like a just guitar kind of song with vocals. I already said Unsound Mind. Heroin is a cover of, I think, Jesus and Mary Chain, or maybe Velvet Underground, I can't remember, but that's a good one, very monotonous. Interstellar Car Crash was on the EP with Redhead, the Interstellar Car Crash EP. And then Frustrated is a really good song. Then Mercury Addict is like a reprise of White Coat Syndrome. I'd give this a 9 out of 10. And I don't know, like 9 out of 10 for now, but I don't know. These guys are one of my favorite bands today. I always listen to this. It's just such an enjoyable listen. Then after that, in 2019, they released Circles, which I don't have. That one is even better than this. There's so many good songs on that album. It opens with Tristan Everglades, which is a great Wall of Noise kind of like 2/4 beat with an excellent lead guitar over that. Gates to Hell has some awesome psychedelic moments. On High Street is a great catchy song. Death in the Courtyard is an amazingly atmospheric song, very shoegazy. And then Mistreated is great. In Between's pretty good. Candy Flip's okay. That was their single for that album. The guitar can get like a little annoying at times, but I get where they were going for, and it's good for what it is. And then Beginnings is a great closer. I'd give that like a 9 out of 10. It's fucking awesome. And so then after that, let's see. It's so hard to follow these guys' timeline because they don't, like, it's so inaccurate, all these sites. They released a live album in, 2020, which, 2020, they released a live album, which I got They have, I think they still have this available on Little Cloud Records. But yeah, this is a live album, live in London. I remember messaging the band once, and I was like, why the hell don't you guys ever play shows around here? Because you're from fucking Boston, which is like, you know, relatively close when you're on the East Coast. And he's like, we don't even have like a promoter for the US. We only have a promoter for Europe. So they always tour Europe for whatever reason. And yeah, it kind of sucks. I wish I could see him live. But yeah, this is a great live album, great set list. Gates to Hell, Candy Flip on High Street, Hearing Voices, These Boots Are Made for Dying, In Between, Kill, Mistreated, Fuckstrated, Stars Explode, and then they end with Trip Inside This House, which is cool because it's like they jam out on that song for a while. They kind of like extend it, like a live version. So yeah, it's a really good album, or a good release rather. And then in 2022, they released Mono Lake, which I pre-ordered and I got as soon as I saw it. This is another one that's out of print. Very hard to get. Once in a while you'll find it on Discogs, but again, it's probably gonna be like at least 50 bucks. Got this on orange vinyl. Yes, this is a very good album. Very, very, very shoegazy. A lot of wall of noise moments. Hatchling's great. I Feel High is great. Looking Right Through is really shoegazy, but really well done. Kingmaker's okay. It's a 2/4 kind of song. It's like very bouncy song. More wall of noise. SFU 50 isn't my favorite. It's very, very shoegazy, but I feel like it's kind of just like phoned in. Are You There, God? It's Me, Satan is one of the best songs in the album. I love the chorus. It's so catchy. You Have No Reflection is great. Paranormal is great. And Drugstore Heart is awesome too. Very solid album. Not really any complaints. I'm not the biggest fan of like SFU or Kingmaker, but that aside, everything else is great. I'd give this a 9 out of 10. And yeah, I think that's it. Oh no, they have, they released in the same year the Patty Hearst EP, which I don't have because it's a 4-song EP and the entire length of it is like under 8 minutes. So I wasn't like crazy about getting that, like as far as, you know, jumping right on it. One of the songs is really good. Blue something, let's see. They have the fucking track titles. A Star Turns Blue is awesome. But then like the song Patty Hearst, I don't really like too much. And the other two are good, not amazing. It's an okay EP. I'd probably give it like a 7 out of 10. And yeah, that's about it. So this year they're releasing this album called Down the Witch Elm. It's coming out in June. I already pre-ordered it. They have 2 singles out, one of which is amazing. The other one is pretty good. So yeah, I'm looking forward to it. And if you haven't checked out Magic Shop, please do yourself a favor and check them out. They're a great band. Just very enjoyable music. And they have a lot of really good stuff to offer. So support them. And yeah, that's it. Hope you guys enjoyed it. And I'll catch you on the next one.